I'm just going through my fairy treasure. I think you call them books. Trying to tidy them up a bit in fairy style. I found this book I bought myself, I think for my birthday. 2 years ago or so. I was saving it for special occasions. Rip a bit. And I had them wrap it in the shop. And I just picked it. It's one of those books that you pick by magic. It's called Green Monk. Literally no idea what it's about. And it's by a guy called Marcus Slees. I thought that might get me some new followers. Look at that. How about that for a blessing? And if anyone says anything about that, 20 quid on the side table, here's a mate. And I owe him a favour. He was just a fairy like wearing cat collars. Not your business really, is it? So, Marcus Slees. Let's see, it's called A Green Monk. When I read a Marcus Slees poem, I'm reminded that the world is made of billions of parts. I hope it doesn't mind me reading this. Each with their own soul. It's fairy. It sounds like a fairy book though, doesn't it? A Green Monk. Each with their own soul, each with a great ability to illuminate the sacred while also misbehaving. Slees is a poet that reminds us the wilderness of life is not something we can control or even fight against, but rather something we should witness and honour. It also says, I think, what did it say? I read. Okay, this book is sold subject to the condition that it shall not by way or trade or otherwise be lent, resold, hired out, stored in a retrieval system or otherwise circulated without published by consent in any form binding cover other than that in which it's published without some condition, including the condition of being imposed in subsequent purchaser. I presume then, I can't read it into YouTube, although it just says the right of Marcus Slees to be identified as the author of this work has been asserted in accordance with the Copyright Design and Patent Act 1988. So Marcus Slees is a pseudonym, I'm presuming. So the Green Monk, you see, I'm not even going to say it's too sleazy. It just made me laugh. Sorry, I think that's going to be the end of that story then. I like free will and predestination and fate. I like how the mind reaches out to touch. Well, I'm not going to read anymore. Free will's out the window, isn't it? Marcus Slees. I don't know, maybe you'll like that though. Maybe you will. Who knows? I wonder what you like it for. Maybe take me to court. You won't know because I'm getting views, do I? No one knows who you are. How can I ask? How can I find out who you are if I can read it? Because you've got a pseudonym. Don't know. I don't look up in a phone book, can I? I'm a fairy anyway. My fish just died. That was going to be nice. That was going to be some poetry. Heavy poetry. Look, there's my foot. A fairy. There's a fairy wave. Still didn't find my fish. I was going shopping. It's too late now. I think it's 10:30. Good job I did my drawing this morning. Doing a pasta tea. Fairy. Chips. I soup actually. Fairy soup. Fairies. It's so good being a fairy. So good. You can do anything. Say anything you like. Within reason. Within reason. Marcus upstairs. Upstairs, Marcus. That was another. Upstairs, Mark. Mark upstairs. He knows about Tin Pot Bunny. 0.5. I wonder if he was a poet. He told a tale or two anyway. I saw him the other day. twice in the same day. It's funny, isn't it? I haven't seen you for 2 years. How much of a coincidence is that? I don't know. I think that's too much news for the internet, to be honest. That's fairy talk. I wonder if you fall down that chain in the night. I better put something over the top and some glue, some fairy glue. Otherwise, I've got that cat in front of the mirror, haven't I? In front of the spit mirror. He'll stop anyone getting in, won't you? Dribbler. We still talking? Oh, no. No. Small fish water in. Oh, Doris. Those wear hats like this, look. Donut hat. All the way down. Look at that. No one knows you're a fairy. It's like, put things in it. Look, down. Hmm. Wind me, Lauren. All of you. Uh, hmm. People wish for fairies. When they come, they don't like them. Hmm. They say be careful what you wish for, don't they? They say that. They do. Be careful what you wish for. So there. I think there's water dripping in the plug. Can you hear it? I can hear it. It's going in my pen for all the plugs. Oh, I'm gonna get chocolate. And the shop shut. Okay, well, I was gonna read a book called. I want to read it now. Oh, probably won't reread it anyway. Got a lot of money, I think. There's no price on it. Actually, there's no price on it in the shop either. And oh, it is nice being. I could track him down that way, couldn't I? So I've set an eye on. You'd probably like this actually. This is written by a fairy for sure. It's about dead things. Rising dough and cracked eggs. Good woman. I don't know if that counts as reading. Hmm. There you go. Maybe I'll get some ideas for my next performance. I could maybe I could write it into a play. I might do that actually. Could I do that? If I name it something completely different, I could turn it into a play, couldn't I? I could do a what's it called? Um, not script. What's it called? Not postscript. What the hell is it called? Screenplay. Um, write it out, and then act it through in segments. I could call it. What could I call it so they don't know it's copied? I could call it the Blue Nun by someone equally sleazy, Samira Payne, I think. Or maybe she's already done it actually. She sounds like a blue nun, doesn't she? She sounds like a blue something. Still all my ideas. Only if I steal some back. That's how karma works. You have to do it sneakily, otherwise you get bad karma yourself. Oh, I don't really want to do that anyway. It was just one of those things went from my head, came out of my mouth. Sometimes it's best you don't do that. Sometimes that already happened or it's not been the most unsuccessful day. I have achieved some things, haven't I? I made a fairy palace. Dealt with some cat collars. Well, made up a story. About £20 on the desk. I just thought you'd think that. That's not what happened. You think what you want. I bought it off someone yesterday. Ooh. £20 goes a long way in fairyland. Talk to like people. Right. I was holding my actual reading. I did tell the truth though. I told you, didn't I? I didn't make it up. Look. People can write this and well, you know what? I'm gonna stop whining about my life. I'm fairy. Be grateful. My room's a wreck again. Honestly, living down a fairy tunnel with a dog. Mm. I think the 3 hatch full of NR2 downstairs is Marcus Sleeves. I think so. I don't think he'd mind me reading. I'll ask him. Marcus! Cat collar man, can I read your book, please? Yes! But do it in my voice. From the other room. Alright then. And use different words. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a man. He was a fool. And he turned into a rabbit with large swollen breasts. Angels with golden bumps. They're pendulous. Angel parts slap together between their legs, away and off they go, clubbing the heart in the hot tub, boiling the juice of the what? Dead fairy, bubbling the cabbage in the bathroom, creaming the mushy haze of darkness stewing in their own nectar, an extra portion for an unseen visitor. All the people looking haven't got anything from the sky before. Not the days. I overcook the sausages and take it from death back into a place of living. Fake a of joy. It doesn't work. The cat flap swings noisily and spider crawls and leaves a trail from its spider weaving system. The towel generates a feeling of kittens that have not yet got fur and they're still warm and wet. 60s and some more times a few openings in fences, and that's maybe again windows. There are only so many ways you can make a number. That's the amount that people want to win with the lottery, but the most richest people in the world are the more numbers than that. The next one up system, snowflakes, and each one is not the same as the others. The middle of a gigantic thing that sticks metal to other metal, but not a not a, what's it called? Welder, not welder. Do you know the ones like on compasses? What is the way to the opposite of hot? Bigger than a hill. I have to teach myself to hack the handset like Apple make an Android with both things aren't fingers and can be opposable. I am below the highest in the class and not the lowest, but the middle group. Really blaringly flaming end of day sky in the part of the town with trees and seats where you have your lunch. As you get older and older and older and older as time goes on, places where you're buried, like catacombs. The largest and the tiniest, a big ball of rock that flies around the universe that gets populated. Things live on with objects, deja, amulets, and bobbins. The collection of skin particles that float around the house that women are supposed to tidy, or they'll get slapped by UFA husbands who've left them alone again. In a world of fruitless night visions. What are those other bumpy things called in the ground? Undulating dunes of fairy trees that Christmas people like. Sings a tune on the breeze. That's the end. I'm not going to read any more. You've all been spoiled. Nobody deserves a story. I don't even like you. So goodbye.